Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. This is something I've been actually working on for a little bit of time now, probably the next couple weeks. And I'm really happy to say that it is near complete. So what I have done as kind of like a project for all of my airsoft rifles and pistols is I pretty much redesigned and recreated my gun wall. Again, to be much more organized, a lot neater, and again, really capture the beauty of these pistol and rifle replicas. So that's what I've been working on, and again, I've spent a lot of time with the deconstruction of the old wall that I had, which was a 2 foot by 4 foot pegboard, and I had about maybe 5 of those pieces in total. And again, they were just wooden and they weren't really that appealing. They weren't that nice. Now that my collection is getting much and much larger, and a lot of the guns too I have are very high quality, and I kind of just want them to be, again, presented in a nice way. I want the quality to really show, and again, with what I have now, which I'm going to kind of briefly show you, is again going to help enhance the image of all the guns that I have. And I have a ton more room. What I ended up buying for my replacement is a 16 by 32 inch steel. It's galvanized steel pegboards. And I got about 16 panels in total. So how I did it was I did 4 panels in terms of like width from end to end, and then it's about 2.5 rows tall. And then same for my separate pistol wall. I did total of 4 of those stacked on top of each other. So I'll give you a sneak peek. It is still pretty bare, as I only managed to just get my pistols up on the wall for now, which I will work on the rifles later on, and then I will kind of show you a final product here. But let's check it out and see what we got going here. Alright, so here's kind of what I got going here. It's a little cut off, but there's a little more behind me, which I'll do a full view of it in just a moment here. So I still kept it traditional to keeping just one side of, my airsoft collections just dedicated to pistols, and then the big boy wall here is going to be more so for all my rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers, etc. So this is kind of what it's looking like. Again, it's really nice. I do already have a light in here, so again, it's going to help showcase the guns here a little bit more. So here's with the light off. I have a main light on right now, but I'll turn that one off as well here. So again, you can still see it. Right now, that's just natural light coming in, but we'll turn all the lights back on, and it almost looks like a showroom. So like here's me right up against the wall, so just to kind of get an idea of how tall it goes. Goes pretty much all the way to the ceiling, next to the light. And then again, width-wise, it's huge. It's literally like my arm span, which probably is over 6 feet. But right now, I'll kind of do a quick little swivel just so you can kind of see it. So here again is the gun wall, and again, I plan on probably putting more here. As this expands this way, I'm going to end up getting probably 2 more panels. But here's kind of what I meant with, it's 4 panels across, about 2.5 panel lengths, like 1 panel, 2 panel, and then on the bottom I kind of just did it as like a half. So right now is pretty much how I'm looking like here. So I will do kind of a quick walk around just so you see just a little bit better. Alright, it's a bit of a mess around here as I was doing the construction work today, but again, here's a view of it now, a little bit better. So you can see, and I kind of like the idea of doing those little shelves there. I'm actually going to get a few more of those because I kind of wanted to test it out just to see how that's going to go. And then I have a ton of peg hooks, different types of peg hooks that I got for my rifles and my bigger guns. Again, just so it sits on the wall evenly. That was a problem I had with my past wall. It was just a lot of problems. So I'm going to again start working on the rifle side of things now. So we'll get to see that in just a few moments here and how that's going to look. Alrighty, so I got my rifles up there, cleaned everything up. So here is the final layout. It turned out beautiful. So there's the big boys usually going towards the top there, and then we make our way down for the rest of it. And then again, there's all my pistols as well. Again, I made a small change down there with the little cubbies. Again, just to neatly organize things as much as possible. I'm going to give you kind of a close-up view of everything as well here, so just a second. All right, so right now we're looking at the bottom portion of the walls. So as we go up, I kind of have my AKs and my Galil on the left, followed by the more specialty weapons as we go with the grenade launcher, M60, the double barrel shotgun, 50 cal. So, you know, I am going to kind of work on getting things, you know, figured out when I do get more to the collection. But again, there's plenty of room to spare. As you can see, I got two easy slots in the bottom there, and I can always move my little buckets around if needed to add to the collection. And again, I could even throw like the smaller guns, like the double barrel and submachine gun, probably on my pistol wall there, and again, move those cubbies. But here's kind of a closer view of what I have in the cubbies. It's like speed loaders, extra mags, oil, BBs, some parts. There's a CO2 canisters in that one, my chrono, followed by my propane, or I'm sorry, my green gas, my oils and lubricants, and again the pistol wall, which you all have seen, and again just my various tools and my paint cans, obviously, because I had to paint all the extra parts of the wall that I was fixing. But again, it turned out absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really really happy with this, with being able to showcase them in much higher quality. So I'm going to try to step back here to get everything into the frame. Again, it's just so large, it's kind of hard to even gather everything in one shot, but essentially here's everything in one shot here. It's just looking amazing. But yeah, everybody, that's my new my gun wall, newly organized, newly remodeled and done. So I look forward to, again, continuing to grow this collection. I have, again, more cool guns coming soon. So again, it's just going to keep growing and growing. I'll keep adding more panels if I need to over here and there. So again, there's always plenty of room for me to work with. And thank you again so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on any of the panels or any of that stuff, where I got it from, let me know. I'm happy to share. If you too are kind of looking to build your collection and make it look nice and presentable like I've done here. So again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.